Hey guys, it's Shaggy here, aka Gene. It's welcome to episode 2 of Need for Speed Pursuit gameplay. And this is not live, so I'm just going to talk about a few things about this game and some other games, just comparing it with this. So basically, first off, Need for Speed is, action-packed, and you can't really compare it to Gran Turismo, simply because Gran Turismo is a real life based game, so it's pretty much like a simulator to a professional driver. And Need for Speed is just them how do you call it, those games where you just pretty much have fun, just like race, bash each other up, you get me? Like, because Criterion games were originally from Burnout Paradise, and they were pretty much all about smashing up cars and competitive stuff. Even though Gran Turismo is competitive stuff, but the majority of the time is all about the way you drive and the skill of driving. Whereas in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is all about you having to escape from the cops and making sure you're always taking the lead no matter how you drive. But as long as you know what you're doing and know how to do the technical things such as drifting, you're perfectly fine in Need for Speed. But there's a lot more to it in Gran Turismo. You can't really drift, because there's two types of braking in Gran Turismo. There's one for circle and square. I normally do square, but circle is slightly drifting, but it's really hard to control. So Need for Speed, I think the drifting in it's much more easy, I guess, if you want to say it like that. But anyway, so really you can't compare both these games, because I've been getting a lot of messages. What do you think is better, Need for Speed or Gran Turismo? That's why I have both of these games and didn't really give back any, because I know that they're completely different games and you can't really compare it, even though they're both the same genre about car racing. But the whole concept is different. And Gran Turismo has more cars, so it's got a big advantage with more variety, but at the same time, it can get slightly boring. Whereas in Need for Speed, there is there's hardly any variety, but it's just action packed, so it's always going to keep you awake, if you know what I mean, right? So there's always ups and downs in games between these two. So I guess it's balanced either way. So anyway, I'm just playing a one-on-one with this guy because other people could not connect. It should be 8 players, but there's only one person there, so you could just call it a one-on-one. And I literally just butt raped this guy. I'd never let him go in front of me since I took the lead. So I only scraped my car once, if you noticed, during this whole gameplay, and that was right at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon. More gameplays and 5 different games every day. Shaggy here. Sign out. Good night. Peace. Yeah.